Hello Divine Being, my name is Juha Riverhill and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to speak about Sacral chakra, and I also have one or two previous videos about root chakra and in general about the chakras. If you haven't checked the first video yet where I'm explaining my points of view to chakras and how do I see them and how I think they function, you should probably watch that before this video. And then you can jump from chakra to chakra and what is interesting for you in a very right moment. But today I'm going to speak about the chakra. You can also call it sexual chakra, and that kind of a chakra is really important to human being, because I call it usually a sum. It's a sum of all energies that you've been creating in your life for past month or past 2 months. So everything you've been saying, creating in your mind and your head, in your speak, it goes and it caters into the chakra area. And when it goes there, it means that it has been going through the process of your thinking and your creating, that you've been creating some emotions. And they cater in a chakra as a sum of energy. And when we are having a lot of fear, anger or bitterness or some other strong emotions, they might be appearing in a chakra as a black color. And when you haven't really started to purify your speech, your thinking and your creating towards loving energies and positive thinking, positive words, so your chakra might be pitch black. And then if you are having some other kind of colors there which normally you might have, for example blue, navy blue or blue sky blue, like I said in the previous videos, that means that you are using a lot of intelligence energy. And the first chamber of this chakra, or the first level, is where all that sum of energy is summarizing. So Chakra is not only about that summarizing energy, it contains your needs, and as also it contains who you are as a human being. But not only as a human being, but also who are you as a spiritual being. But this chakra also has this whole pelvis area under its, let's say, maintenance. So there will be also the sexual area and sexual energy and Kundalini. And I'm not now speaking about the Kundalini that is arising from the root chakra. I'm speaking about the mother Kundalini, which people usually call sexual Kundalini or Kundalini in general. Because the other one, which goes up from the root chakra, it's about spirituality and spiritual development, and when it goes up to your and rises up to your forehead and crown chakra, you might have Kundalini awakening. But that's a totally different thing. We are speaking about sexual Kundalini here. And above your chakra there is a location where the sexual Kundalini is locating. And if you take for example, your right hand, and you place it on above your urinary bladder, and then if you feel for a moment, feel that energy, you might get connected to your Kundalini. As you see, you can feel it. If you're sensitive enough, you can feel the energy in your chakra area and in your chakra. But that is one part of it. So it has a lot of stuff in it. It contains a lot. And when we are speaking about this sum of energies, what I would suggest you to do is start to think and speak and work different way. Start to think way love and light would think about. And when we are speaking loving words and we are speaking from love, we are acting from love, not from hatred or bitterness or fear, we could change our sum of our energy. And this energy is really important when we are talking about spiritual enlightenment and so on. But then the other area in a chakra was your own needs. So that's one of the four quadrants, I would say, in a chakra area. And when we are speaking about our needs, we should find out what do we need as a human being, as a woman and man, what are our sexual needs, because that is usually one of the biggest blockages in our spiritual enlightenment. If we are not open to our sexual energy, if we are not open to our needs, if we are not aware who we are and what do we need. Those are really important topics when we are talking about personal needs and your spiritual development. So chakra is really important in that matter. So I would suggest you to write down all your needs, and when you write them down, don't show anybody, please hide them, because if you are showing them accidentally to your partner without speaking about your needs, that would be a disaster, as you might understand. But when you write them down, also check maybe every 2 weeks that have you already done some progress in them, because when you find them out, you become aware of your needs, and then your spiritual energy in a chakra is rising. It's a rising up, and when it's a rising up, it will open some things that you haven't discovered from yourself before this. There might be coming some pain, there might be coming some sorrow, there might be even come out some anxiety and hatred. But these are really common, because in a chakra area it possesses a lot of energy. All our emotions are in a lower area in a physical body, and they are really, like I said in a previous video, they are really hiding in our intestines and also inner organs around the chakra area. So like in a prostate area as well, they are having a lot of energy, and they are really vulnerable to emotions. So think about when you are having a lot of emotions, where do they cater around? Where do they summarize like? And they are really summarizing in the pelvis area and the chakral area. And when we are thinking about this energy that is in that area, so there's a lot of experiences from this life and previous lives, and those are coming up when your chakral areas, when your chakral energy starts to arise, then many things will appear. Many old emotions, wounds and pain is coming out. So don't be scared about that, because it's a normal process of doing the cleansing in your chakral area. But then one really important area is also the family wounds. You should think about what kind of a wounds your mother have probably carried, and your mother's mother, and so on. There are a lot of also this kind of relative or family energy that you should be releasing. All the blockages and belief systems, and you might have feeling there or old thought form that sexuality is bad and it's really perhabited area, you shouldn't be touching that area at all, and just having babies and like that. But actually that sexual energy is some of your energies. When you are making love with your loved one or somebody else, then you are actually making love with the energy that you possess in your chakra. So it's really important what do we, what we collect there, what kind of emotions and thoughts we put in there, because then we are some of those thoughts. Everything you are thinking, everything you are doing, they make sort of some kind of a form in a astral and maybe in an etheric area as well. And they might be, if they are really strong emotions, they might appear like some kind of a urine infection or something like that. If you haven't loved all the emotions that you get out from your pelvis area or this chakral area. But then there's also something that is hidden inside, including the energy that we are creating, because we are creating all the energy, and when it summarizes in the chakra, and also in that area, there are some hidden things, there are hidden emotions, there are some hidden relationships, there are many things in that area that you are hiding there. And you might be hiding there some shame, guilt, you might be having there some kind of sexual abuse and other abuse energies that you are possessing there from past lives and from this life's childhood and adulthood. But when we are having this kind of things, it's like a pile of things. You are having there's like a sack of things. So, and it's not any small one. So what I suggest is that you start to do the cleansing for that area. And when we are doing the cleansing for this certain area, that is, like I feel it, it's most private area, and I think you agree. It's most private area, and in that area, it's really, you need to be delicate. You need to be gentle with yourself. When something is coming up, love it gently, care it away. But also there might be some really rough pain and things that probably won't come out just by themselves. Then when you have done all the cleansing for that area, I think then your sexual energy, your Kundalini can start to open up and rise up. Usually this mother Kundalini that I spoke to you about, the sexual Kundalini will go up first in a middle channel, which is called Sushumna, and also in right and left channels. And when it goes up, you can, it's like metaphorically, it's like a fire. It's your sexual fire, your inner fire. It's like a fire of creation, and that kind of energy is hiding there. And when you have a lot of stress, when you have a lot of blockages there, it's hidden underneath, and it won't come up. Some people might have some erection problems, or some women having some problems of having orgasm or something like that, or some other problems in that area might be coming from these blockages that are blocking your sexual energy, your sacred Kundalini. And that Kundalini is really important, because if you think you are an artist, I think this is a good metaphor. If you are an artist and you're a painter, and your inspiration is coming from that same particular area, that same particular fire, and when you have emotional blockages there and other blockages, if you are thinking that your sexuality has something wrong in it, then the blockages will appear and block that energy. And then the flow won't come and you also won't get that inspiration. So when that kind of a blockage is there, no more paintings, no? So when we are having trouble in that area, that is so delicate area to shut down. So I think that best thing for you to do is that you start to do something that releases your stress, releases that alert energy from your body, and you can start to relax. And also very good for that is some kind of relaxing meditation or sitting in a nature, maybe sitting on the ground outside, doing some nice things, having a chat with your friend or having yoga outside or something like that. That will open, also the movement will open up the pelvis and all the chakra area. It affects it immediately and straight. And then the colors. Black is obviously, like I said, it's really common energy there. If you haven't really dealt with your blockages and your emotions and your energies in that area. But then also there might be red color, which is fear in total. Fear might be there a lot, and hatred. But also if you are having some poisonous thoughts, there might be dark green color. But then slowly when chakra area starts to develop, there won't be orange color as many chakra manuals said. There will start to be golden energy. More and more when you speak a loving way, loving energy, you are spreading loving energy into your surroundings and around you, then the golden energy will appear in the chakra. And that means that you are getting close to enlightenment. When the golden energy starts to appear, there also will be, again like in a root chakra, there will be this golden flower coming out. And that means that your first spiritual initiation is coming up. But then around that, or background color will start to be, there will be some violet energy. And that is also the color for an enlightened person. But so, I hope you got some point of view to chakra, but there's one more thing. Like in other chakras, like I said, there will be 12 levels or layers or chambers in each chakra for every person, and usually. Of course, we have some exceptions, but let's not talk about that. But the second and the third layer in a chakra, there also might be, or up to fifth, there might be past life experiences. So you might have this kind of blockages and old weird energies from many layers, from many lives. So there's a lot of stuff you need to be cleaning. So start to it, and I recommend you to do it because it will release your energy, it will make you more free, it will free you. So have a free and loving energies for this day. I hope you got some valuable tips from this chakra, and see you on the next video. Bye. And mitä mä selitän?